Phil, you love making stuff for your players, but it's been just paper so far. In mid-March, I'll have my own workshop. Congratulations, that's amazing. What are some great beginner DM crafts for a wow effect? My advice when it comes to what kind of crafting to get started with is whatever inspires you and whatever you've seen that you want to try to make. I don't think that there are very many things that I would warn people not to do, right? Like beginner crafts, like, okay, I guess like you could make some ruins. Black Magic Craft has an amazing video for that. Uh, you could certainly make some kind of like spiral tower platforms. It's another Black Magic Craft awesome beginner tutorial. I mean, basically just go to his channel, Jeremy's channel, and sort by popular, and you'll probably be good to go. Um, but really, like, think about boss fights. Think about a critical strategic moment. Think about a scene that you'd like to kind of create an event out of that you're pretty sure is going to happen. Obviously, like things change all the time, and that's that we want that. But generally speaking, if you're like, okay, I think at some point they're probably going to be fighting, you know, fighting on a mountain against like a black dragon. It's like, okay, great. Then obviously an awesome black dragon and some scenery to match the scene. Um, the cool stuff, I think, no matter what your skill level, the cool stuff is, an encounter that's sort of realized to whatever extent you can, always is the biggest wow factor. Um, Beyond that, the nice part about um, kind of walls or modular structures is that if you make, you know, think like pieces of a bridge or like columns with maybe a little bit of walls. Like if you make stuff like that, you can sort of use it to suggest buildings that aren't there. And that can be kind of helpful. Again, that's not really a wow factor. That's just sort of practical. Oh, gotcha, Phil. Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, so from a physical prop perspective, I would say the your best bet for a wow factor. So the great thing is that the bar is super low, and I don't mean that because people are doing a bad job. It's because it's not a super common thing to do. If you invest any time at all in getting some paper, writing out some letters, right? Um, my favorite to do is like a quest board, right? We know that at some point, at different points in a campaign, and usually really early on, they're going to be staring at the proverbial quest board in the town with different options of where they can go and different places that they can head in the world. I just like to make that. I have made a couple of boards, and I'll use magnets and sort of set up, sometimes flyers I've made in the past. I'll often be making brand new ones because I have a whole new set of ideas for that party. And I'll basically just like set it up and let them actually take a look at it. That also gives a fun place for little kind of Easter eggs, or I'll usually drop a puzzle or like a hidden message somewhere. Like maybe there's a guild that's kind of trying to find people that are looking for that kind of stuff. Maybe the Thieves Guild recruits that way. Um, and I have a couple videos up on my channel about that topic. Sure, Phil. No problem. Sorry, I misunderstood you initially.